Hello there. So Jeff and I are back in Barry now, back into our apartment. We're only supposed to be gone for 7 months, and it turned into 19 months, which then turned into 21 months. It's great to be back. We do miss Cornwall and all the people, but it is great to be back in our apartment. Over the next 7 days, I want to share with you just some random thoughts that they seem to go through my brain when I'm supposed to be in bed sleeping. And I'm sure you have the same problem. Sometimes you're laying there and you solve all the problems in the world and you come up with these great ideas. 9 times out of 10, when you get up in the morning, you can't remember what those great thoughts were, but you might remember just the gist of it. Anyway, today I want to talk about home. Since we arrived back in Barry, August the 9th, many people have said to us, "Welcome home," which I then and I say thank you very much, but I asked myself, well, where have I been for the last 21 months if I haven't been at home? Because I have lived in many places over the years. My childhood home in England, I lived there for 19 years, just the one home, until I came to Canada. And since we've been in Canada, I've lived in 11 different places. But each one has been different, but each one is my home. To me, the home is the expression, home is where you hang your hat. And whether it be for a short period of time or many years, it's the place where when you put the key in the door and you come in and you shut that door and you feel safe. This is your place of getting away from the world, and no matter what's going on the outside, when you're in your home, it is a safe place. There's two sayings that I really like. One of them is on a plaque on my front door, which says, "Home, sweet home." The other one is, "Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home." And Jeff and I have come full circle because we started out married life 46 years ago in an apartment, and now here we are living in a 2-bedroom apartment again. But as I said, home is where you feel safe. Home is, home, Jeff would say, home is where he can put his feet on the coffee table without being told off. Home is where you can do whatever you want, whether it be for a short period of time. It might be a hotel room. It might be when you go camping. For some people, home might be a shelter if they happen to be homeless. But wherever they lay their head at night will become a temporary home. But wherever home has been, God knows where I am. And we've always welcomed him into our home once we became Christians. Prior to us becoming Christians, it was a different story. So I asked myself that this is my home right now. Is this my last home? Well, maybe for the next few years, it will be my home. But my last home will be, whenever that will be, I know my last home is going to be with God. I just want to share with you one of my Bibles. I bought a new Bible when I was in Cornwall, and it's back to front. It's called The Voice, and I heard Christine Macmillan read from it when we were in Cornwall, and I liked it so much. It just seemed different but Jeff ordered it for me. Anyway, John 14, verses 1 to 4. Jesus says, "Don't get lost in despair. Believe in God and keep on believing in me. My Father's home is designed to accommodate all of you. If there were not room for everyone, I would have told you that. I'm going to make arrangements for your arrival. I will be there to greet you personally and welcome you home, where we will be together. You know where I am going, and you know how to get there." When I get to heaven, that is the time I want to hear the words, "Welcome home." And you know, when I read those words, it reminds me of the story of the prodigal son. And the son decides he needs to go home. He's been out, he sowed his wild oats, and he realized there is no place like home. And he swallows his pride and he says, "I need to return home." And he hasn't even arrived home, and his father is waiting for him. And I like word pictures, and I can just imagine there is his father. And as he sees his son coming, can you imagine the joy, the excitement? My son has come home. And that's how I kind of picture that, what it will be like when God calls me home. I like my songbook. I love music. And there is a beautiful song in the Salvation Army songbook. Song number 534. "Give me the wings of faith to rise within the veil and see the saints above, how great their joys, how bright their glories be. They sing their welcome home to me. They sing their welcome home to me. And the angels will stand on the hallelujah stand and sing me a welcome home. Welcome, welcome home. Welcome, welcome home." And the angels will stand on the hallelujah stand and sing me a welcome home. Can you imagine what that day may be like? Do you know if that will be your final home? I hope you can say yes. If not, what are you going to do about it? Because the decision is yours. Tomorrow, we're going to ponder on the topic of what's in a name. I hope to see you then. Blessings. Bye-bye.